Did you guys know on average it will take about 15 years for the typical US household to make $1 million? Well, this stock trading YouTuber made $10 million in just 6 years. What's even crazier is that he started out with just $27,000 that was actually supposed to be his college tuition. To put it in perspective, that's about what my sneaker collection is worth. So today, we're going to be meeting with stock trading millionaire Steven Dux, and he is going to explain just how he made his first $1 million, and we'll also see what we can learn from his journey as a broke college student to a multi-millionaire. Trust me, you do not want to miss out on this one. All right, man, so who is Steven Dux? Tell me a little bit more about yourself.
Well, hello guys, I'm Dux. People who heard about me that I turned...
Hold on. I got it. When you're a millionaire, you just go by the last name, huh?
Oh yeah.
Just Dux. Dux. All right, that caught me off guard a little bit. All right, I'm Lee. But yeah.
Hello guys, my name is Steven. People who heard about me, I turned 27,000 into close to 10 million to now in about 5 years. It took me about 6 to 8 years to master about this day trading industry. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
That is insane. 27,000 into 10 million. That's crazy. And I think for a lot of people, I just wanted to do this video because there's a lot of sneaker collectors out there, and I think some of their collections may be in that range. And I think what they could kind of take away from this video is looking at their sneaker collection a little bit differently in terms of value and what it can do for their life. You know, a lot of people have their shoes just sitting there, but now from your story, I think we could kind of like take away something different from that. So you had 27,000. How did you come about making the decision you want to flip that and turn it into something?
Okay, so I came into United States as an international student. So first of all, you can only work on campus. So that gives us a really limited option to actually make money here.
Exactly, yeah.
So I was researching the options, how I can really make enough money to actually support myself. I actually took a really bold step. I used my tuition, put into the stock market, total around 27,000. For the first semester, I actually lost half of it. Then I managed to turn it back by using pretty much an engineered approach into the market, tracking statistics.
So you basically were down to your like bottom dollars, and then you kind of had a luck of the draw.
Yes.
Okay, what was that? What were you investing in?
It was a stock called BGI. It was a penny stock that went from 20 cents to $5 in a day.
We got to talk about that because a lot of people out there, this is not like long-term investing. This is not crypto. You actually are all about penny stocks. So for the audience out there that doesn't know about penny stocks, can you briefly break that down?
First of all, people think penny stocks are they're in pennies.
I remember in Wolf of Wall Street, he was like, penny stocks? What? Y'all do penny stocks?
Yeah.
But he did such a large amount that it became something that's actually profitable, you know what I mean?
People watch that movie, they think that penny stock is
bad. Yeah.
What I trade it's called small cap, and it's still in the penny stock zone, but it's much different. It's anywhere between $3 to $10 stock, so you will have much better risk controlling.
So you're in the 3 to 10 range, which is called small cap?
Small cap.
When you're in the millions, what is that called?
You're in the mid cap.
Mid cap?
Billions will be large.
Large cap, okay, gotcha. To me, millions was the highest, but billions, okay. So, you know, I just kind of wanted to reel it back a little bit. Obviously, we're talking about the details and everything, but what made you, out of everything, pick stocks? You know, that's pretty like random. Not a lot of people go into it. It's very scary. What made you decide stocks, man?
Okay, so what motivated me to get into the stock market is I was going through a breakup.
Oh!
Yeah, so you want to be better of yourself because the first instinct that you get is you're not good enough. I gotta get in shape. I gotta make enough money.
The typical stuff that people think about, yeah.
So to be able to get to that level, I have to think of different options. And the only option I had was the stock market because I can open up an account in US without pretty much any troubles and be able to make money in the US market.
All right, so we were actually just sitting chilling, and you were saying just made how much today?
400,000.
400,000 while the man is traveling. So you're still monitoring everything as you're on the go.
Oh yeah.
I remember in the Phone Bros video, you were like, just during this video alone, I lost 150K.
So by filming this video, I lost about 150,000. This time I learned my lesson.
Oh, you learned, so you're like, hey, I'm staying on the computers.
Yeah.
Okay, so Steven, a lot of people wouldn't show this right here, right? This is the numbers, everything that you're working with, one of your trading platforms. What are we looking at right here?
So this is basically my trading performance, my account statement. Well, this platform is specifically designed for day trading. I started this account back in 2018.
Okay, so we're looking at 2018 right now. Okay.
And you can see that I'm not perfect. At the beginning, I was losing 27,000 in April and losing 29,000. I was able to turn it back, 47,000 a month, then 174,000. So the total gross profit for that year will be 630,000. And you can see that the net profit, which shows on the side, is 553,000.
Wow, that is a crazy margin right there. So your gross was 630 and your net was 553.
That's after all the fees, yes.
What'd you go cop? What'd you buy?
McLaren.
The McLaren, he bought the McLaren. All right, so 2019, what are we looking at here?
The year starts in January. So first month, 254,000. And I actually took a huge loss on that month, on the March.
When you get a month like that, are you like really down and about, or you're like, nah, stick to the course, just make some adjustments and we'll keep it moving?
Okay, so deep in my heart, I know the strategy works. It just, if I know what did I do wrong, then I'll do to fix it.
Yeah, it's like basketball, you know, when they're saying shoot or shoot, definitely the same thing. It's not like they're changing up their shot mid-game. They're like, hey, just keep going.
Now we're going to 2020.
Also, while he's changing this, guys, if you guys want to learn any of his like strategies and everything, make sure you guys check out stevenduxy.com. He also teaches classes online and you actually have to apply. So it's not like you could just spend money and learn what he's teaching. You have to apply. He'll see if you're a good candidate and then you can go from there. And then also you have a YouTube channel as well.
Yeah.
No one can learn the whole strategy from your YouTube, right? They have to apply.
Most of them don't understand the term I'm saying. So
okay.
If you are in the program and you are watching the YouTube videos, then you should be able to understand both.
So from the program, have you really turned people's lives around?
Yes. So I have a few students that turned the same result as me into Millionaire.
Okay, I'm gonna have to sign up.
All right, so this is 2020. After the pandemic hits, the stock market becomes completely different. And I was not ready for it. So you can see on January, February, and March, I was taking losses. Of the losses, I was down 150,000. So you can see on 2020, the net income for 2020 specifically is 2.74 million.
Wow, so you took a significant increase from 2018, 2019 from 2020.
Yes.
For the audience, obviously we know you have the program and everything, but can you just kind of break down a summary of what is your strategy when it comes to day trading and what you're buying?
Strategy I basically use or approach into a stock market is by statistics. So I would track thousands of statistics to find a pattern that's really fit your account size and be able to develop into a repeatable pattern. You can do it again and again. To get better into this day trading industry, you have to keep learning and keep adapting into the market. So it's not like you learn one strategy and you will be good for the next 10 years.
I like how you were saying that you study like the patterns and statistics, because I think a lot of people think that like when it comes to stocks, it's very emotional and it can be, right?
Yes.
But for you, yours is more like you said earlier, you're approaching it with more of an engineer's mindset. So I think that's more, I would say your odds are in your favor more rather than going off of someone's like feeling towards a company, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. On a 1 to 10 scale, how difficult would it be for someone like me, an average Joe, to learn your system and implement it towards, their trading? Like how hard is it?
It is pretty hard. It's more of like a major going to college. You have to put tons of hours into it. If you're not putting hours into it, you're definitely not gonna get better.
I'm actually really happy you said that. I'm glad you were like, yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy. Like, you know what I mean? Because if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. But like, there's work cut out for your students. You know that this is something that they gotta learn and you said it yourself, adapt to different trends in the market and everything. As far as this part right here, is there anything you wanna take away from like your strategy and whatnot that the audience should know? Or
I can't explain one simple mindset that one of the people, it's very easy to understand for beginners. So let's assume that Richie bought a stock at $100 a share. The next day, he dropped it to $1 a share. So he's very frustrated. He wants to sell, but at that point, it's not worth it to sell anymore because the lowest you can go is zero. And you waited for 2 months, and all of a sudden, that stock came back to $100 again. For majority of the people that if they're holding for long periods of the time, they will actually sell to cut it even because they're feeling frustrated.
They're frustrated with the whole it's too hard to read.
I will be able to take advantage of that action because I know the stock will go down.
So you're kind of going off of like what the average person's gonna do and follow that and then make your move.
Yes.
Got it. All right, Steven, so a little bit of fun right here. This is StockX. Have you heard of it?
Never heard of it.
All right, so basically, this is like the stock market for sneakers. This is how a lot of people determine the pricing of sneakers for selling and buying. So I wanted you to kind of read a graph and let me know, do you think this sneaker would be a good purchase or not? So we could just kind of scroll down the Shadow 2.0s. So they kind of have like right here, the lowest ask, highest bid, last sale. So what are your thoughts on how they kind of break it down? Is this similar to what you're looking at, you know?
It's pretty similar. I need to know how much the shoes were sold in here.
So we're looking at, there's one for 1,000, dropped down to 6, and now you can see it leveled out. Is this a good buy right now?
So for this specific chart, it's not enough information for me to determine if the stock is actually gonna go up.
Not enough information.
Yeah. For more in-depth of a stock analysis, if you can figure out what's the average purchase amount in a specific point, let's say that in the entire shoes industry that the shoes can sell up to 2,000, you know that's the cap.
Yeah.
So next time when you reach to that, you know it's going to drop.
Got it. All right, so I just wanted to go over one more sneaker. So this is one, a couple years old, I think, and definitely I think the trends are gonna be a little bit more all over the place.
So for this type of flat chart, if you know that there's only limited amount out there, you can track the specific range. So this is the maximum range you can go per day, right? So let's say this is the maximum that it can drop. So next time when you drop to that price, you should probably buy it.
All right, guys, so I just wanted to get your perspective on StockX and just see what you're looking at. All right, guys, so right now we're at my friend Chris's Leveraged Motorsports Garage. We're gonna check out some cars right now with Steven. Let's walk through. The Land Rover Defender. These are, like stock, you like things that have value. These definitely go up every single year. We got a Porsche. So I know you've driven like everything, right? Lambos, you had the McLaren in the video with Tim. What's your favorite?
I had the 48, I had the Lamborghini Evo.
What are you eyeing? I think we were talking about that earlier.
The new Ferrari SF90.
Ooh, the SF90, is it retail price like what?
So the average sale price is around 900,000 to $1 million.
Maybe 1 month for you. Oh, this right here. So it's only right. We got the Ferrari Testarossa that Jordan Belfort was driving in Wolf of Wall Street. Yeah. Obviously, it's only fitting with Steven and everything. All right, guys, thank you for checking out that video. Obviously, we talked about the numbers, the cars, and your life and everything, but it wasn't really to show off or anything like that. It was more so to give people another perspective, let them know that they can live a different lifestyle and everything. And, if you guys want to learn about what he does and his strategies, like I said, check out StevenDuxy.com. It's not easy though. It's not like some get-rich-quick scheme. You actually have to put in a ton of hours. What I really learned from it is like, you have your off days. You have your strides where you're not feeling the greatest about your work and everything, but you push through it, you maintain your focus, and I liked how you were saying, I keep my strategy going, just make slight adjustments.
Yep.
All right, guys, let us know down in the comments below if you guys would like any more videos like this. Huge shout out to Steven for coming out here and spending the day with us. And that's pretty much it. Make sure you guys are subbed to our channel. Make sure you guys check out his YouTube channel as well. He has some really cool videos breaking down what happens at the end of the month and analyzing the trends and like everything that you saw. And that's pretty much it. I'll check you guys out next time. Peace.